Okay, so we're going to gather some data here, and we're going to run the lab equipment, and you guys are going to figure out which data is useful for which of your graphs. As you know, we're trying to figure out the relationship between force and mass and acceleration. So this is one of 3 videos where we run the apparatus in different ways. You need to figure out which one is useful for which graph. Now, what we have here is a cart with mass on it, and then we have weights hanging off the end over here. And I need to show you where the finish line is. So as you can see, there is a little weight standing here, which acts like a black line. And when the end of the cart is perfectly even with that line, that's the end of the run. Okay, so I'm going to start it over here. It's going to run 80 centimeters, so that's 0.8 meters, 80 centimeters, and the run ends right when the end of the cart is even with that little black line right there. Now, when I start it, I'm going to take my hand away very obviously so you know exactly when the run starts, and then you will see when it reaches the end. What we're anticipating here is that you're going to run this on YouTube in very slow motion and stop it, basically move frame by frame, so you can tell when it starts and when it ends. We have a stopwatch here, which is just going to be running continuously. So you need to note when the run begins and when it ends and figure out how much time it took. Okay, so here we're going to do the first one. This time we have 250 grams total. So the cart itself is 500 grams, I'm sorry, 2,500 grams total. The cart itself is 500 grams, and there's 4 blocks on here, and each of them is also 500 grams. So this is 2,500 grams. And here we go. Oh yes, we also need to know on the end here, we have the weight hanging down is 20 grams, which you may or may not want to convert into newtons, but this weight hanging here is 20 grams. All right, so here we go. It's running, very good. All right, and here we go. That's the first one. Okay, now we'll do the second run. This is a total of 2,000 grams. So there's a cart and 3 blocks, 2,000 grams. And here we go. I have to catch it so it doesn't destroy the pulley. All right, now we'll do the next run. This is a total of 1,500 grams, the cart and 2 blocks. Here we go. All right. Next run, this is 1,000 grams, so it's 1 kilogram. Here we go. And then finally, just the cart. So this is 500 grams. Here we go. That one's faster. Alrighty, so watch those runs, slow down the speed, take note of the time so you know when each run starts and when it ends, so you have the total elapsed time, and you know the information for the masses, so we're good.